They hate when you elevate. They stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly.
Yo, what's up, world? Welcome back to another great episode of Express Yourself with XPress. I am your grateful host. I'm humble, but I'm more grateful. Your grateful host, XPress. Want to say thank you to my proud sponsors, Shoe Pugs, Self Love. We also got King Vision, Free Fuel, and Burgundyism, and many more on the way. Like I said, I'm going to be on that jumbo stream at Ethica. So we're going to do a full rollout for that. We're going to get there when we get there. But right now, it's not even about that. It's about you guys hitting that like and subscribe button. Also, drop a comment or get in the DMs. I see everything. I respond to everything because it's not about me. It's about all of us together. And you know how I start every episode with an expression of the episode. And this one, I have to say, is comfortability. Because I feel like this next individual is comfortable no matter what setting she's in, no matter who she's going up against or who she's working with. But she's going to shine no matter what because she's always comfortable everywhere she goes.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome in the beautiful, talented Lummani. Yes.
Thank God I wore these bracelets.
That's right. That's right. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking out the time. And again, family of family is family. And I've been seeing the whole thing and just you killing it.
Thank you.
You are killing it.
I appreciate it.
And for all the right reasons. Unfortunately, we don't always have the proper representation when it comes to female hip hop. And the fact that you are just raw and unapologetically yourself in the right ways and the comfortability, I have to thank you for that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem at all. So let's start off with letting them know where you're originally from and your family upbringing.
Of course. Well, my name is Lummani. I'm from Pasadena, California, born and raised. And my family upbringing, it's just me, my mom, my dad, and I have 4 siblings.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where do you fall in that sibling category? You're the first, or you're the middle, you're the baby?
Well, when I say 4, to be honest, that's on my mom's side. I'm the baby on my mom's side.
Okay.
My parents were never married.
I felt that. I felt that.
I'm the baby on my mom's side. But then after I said that, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. My dad got some other children, So I'm the oldest on my dad's side. I'm the firstborn. And then I have 3 younger. So 4 and 4 on both sides.
So you play the seesaw effect. Sometimes you're the baby. Sometimes you got to be, the big tough
Squabble
one.
up.
That's right. So talk about who, because the dynamic is there, who introduced you to the sound of music and what were the first original sounds that you came across?
I would have to say it was just something that I came across on my own. I grew up singing in church. Like that was the main foundation for me. My parents had signed me up for a church summer choir somewhere in Pasadena. We always did it. It was right there on Los Robles in Washington. They always did it every summer. But before that, I just remember like growing up just wanting to sing. And then my mom had one of those like old school cameras and she would like catch me, asking myself questions in the mirror. And then when my parents had kind of split up, my dad would come and get me sometimes and he would take me to McDonald's or different places like that. And then I was in the backseat of my dad's car and I was singing Keith Sweat. Nobody. And then my dad my dad turned around.
Who taught you that? Nobody.
Exactly. I was like, nobody. And then, from there, my dad was like, oh, she really does have a voice. She has a sound. Like, maybe we should do something with this. So then I was like, yeah, I just want to sing. And then that's when I started singing in church. And
talk about, the support system that you come from as well. Has always been as supportive for your music career?
Of course. I would have to say that I'm like extremely blessed in that department because my mom, my dad, my family, just, extended family, everyone supports me in what I'm doing. Like I wouldn't have it any other way. It's a blessing.
No, definitely. So, running around in Pasadena and everything. Pasadena, it's a little bit outside of LA. It's still a part of, but a little bit outside of LA.
Yeah.
Can you say that LA has truly embraced you and your artistry? Or did it take some time to get there?
I would say the people that are from LA, they've embraced me from day one. But I do think with any artist, not even just myself, your home base is the last place to catch on.
Yes.
It's always been that way for years.
It's always the outside then looking in. And then the people are like, oh, I didn't know. It's like, what you mean? You got my Instagram. You see everything I do.
Yeah, you see it, but
don't be a shadow fan.
Exactly.
Man, they watch, but they don't like.
Exactly.
I see it. I see
Yeah,
it all.
you be having all these views, but then only like 3 likes, and it's
Right.
like, what is?
And then most of them be like from non-followers. So it's
Yes.
like, okay, cool. I'm getting new fans, but like, where's the genuine support from my true fans? Like,
Yeah.
you know, so did you always have an issue with maintaining your day one fans, or do you feel like they've still consistently been with you along this journey?
I would say they still been with me along this journey. Sometimes people fall off, or even myself, I've put my music on the back burner for a little bit. So
Yes,
then
you
it's
did.
like, people are like, "Oh, what are you doing?" or "What's next?" Instagram, social media, all of that. It's kind of like you just got to go with the pace and keep going, never giving up. Just every day is consistency. And I think that when the artist, myself or any other artist, is consistent, I think the fan base will continue to be consistent. But when you go through the ups and downs, I like to think of it like a roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a real big fan of Six Flags. I do not like Goliath, but that's what I like to picture it as.
Let me get the funnel cake and let me get all the snacks and stuff. I
Yeah.
will hold y'all bags for the rides.
Yeah, so you ain't gotta pay for that locker fee.
For real.
$25.
I know exactly who to go in Six Flags, y'all.
Okay, let's go.
For sure. So when it comes to performing and everything, how do you feel that the audience embraces you, and what do you look forward more so to connect with the masses or to change one person within the masses?
That's a great question.
Mm-hmm.
I've been performing for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
so I feel that it's always important to just focus on the room, but necessarily that's that one person. Because if you can change one person's life, then that one person is gonna go tell somebody else, and then it's like a game of telephone.
Mm-hmm.
When you focus on the whole entire room, you might miss that one person that was needing that message that might have been there. And I know it sounds kind of churchy and gospel, hallelujah.
No, hallelujah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the truth behind it. You have to focus on that one person.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I was younger, I used to be nervous, and I always used to look like at a clock or something in the back of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And then now that I've gotten older, I've realized these people don't know the song just yet. Like,
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like I'm focusing on one person. I'm going to give them eye contact. Okay, when I'm done with you, I'm work the room and go to the next individual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we talked about comfortability. So what are some of the things throughout, your journey that helped you become the comfortable person that you are today?
I would say it took me a process to get there. That's hard to believe,
No.
but it's a process because I feel like being comfortable is just, especially in today's world, it's not so easy to be comfortable. Everything is like all made up, and you have to fake it till you make it and all these different things.
Yeah.
But it's more so of just being true to who you are. If you're comfortable within yourself, then other people will perceive it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like it comes off more realistic, relatable.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just about self within, no self-doubt, just loving on yourself, telling yourself. I even at home, I have like on my kids, I have 2 daughters too.
Mm-hmm.
So they
I was going to get there. I do
they,
digging.
Yeah. Digging
do
on
some
up.
digging on up. Yep.
So with my daughters, it's like I have to be an example for them, but I have like, they call me a walking vision board. Because I'm posting sticky notes on the mirror, and I'm saying all these self-motivational things to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, like I said, in today's world, you can scroll and you can feel like, oh, am I not pretty enough? Am I not cute enough? Am I not the thick one? Like, it's all these different things, So it's just being that example for my daughters, but also being that example for myself.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you speak of examples, can you give me some artists that were examples for you? Because I'm telling you right
course.
now, you are amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Not even just the look, the sound, the fierceness, the confidence.
Thank
it all
you.
exudes out. So who were some of the individuals that you saw and helped you build this confidence as well?
Oh, hands down. Rest in peace to the beautiful Aaliyah.
Rest in peace.
Okay,
Sure.
okay. Yes. She's number 1, hands down. I love Selena.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up watching that movie. Like, I'm crying every time I'm watching that movie. Just how she just was, just her whole aura. I love Brandy, Monica, Shantae Moore.
Okay.
Yeah. Who else could I say? Kiki Wyatt. I love me some Kiki Wyatt. Who else can I say? There's so many.
Yes.
There's so many.
Yes.
I grew up listening to Usher, Keith Sweat,
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Brown. It's so crazy. But yeah, just All of them.
The good Bobby.
The good,
the good Bobby.
The good Bobby.
You know, before he went on off into the
Bobby!
yeah.
Bobby, I love you.
Come on back, Bobby. Come back to us. And one thing I definitely appreciate telling people as the greatest gift you can give to someone is your presence.
Of course.
So for your amazing presence today, you know I got a present for you.
Oh, clock it. Okay.
But not just for you. You know, we're going to keep this off camera, but this is also for you, my brother. And these are for you as well, courtesy of my proud sponsor, Shoe Pugs. Again, if shoes are your drugs, hit up my boy Jimmy at Shoe Pugs. Definitely will take care of you.
This is so dope.
No problem at all. You know, now you pugging and thugging. Pugging and thugging. That's right.
Okay. So cool. I love that. Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome.
I'm super grateful for that.
I'm grateful for this moment, sincerely. Like, I can't wait till my big bro see this. Press play. You know what it is. But also, family. Would you feel like your industry family that you're a part of, did you feel like that came by chance or came by hard work?
That's a good question too. I would say maybe 80-20, and it came just from being in the right place at the right time instead of the opposite, the wrong place, wrong time. The right place at the right time. I've been doing this and being on this journey for a long time, and I think the people that I'm doing business with have not only just it started out as business, but it's grown into family and friendship. So therefore, it's like, you know, it's just that. And then there's the few people that are on the outside that have become just the friends, and it's like, okay, it's business here. But more so, it's more family than it is. Yeah.
I'm really big on being friends with people that I'm fans of.
Oh, for sure.
So with that being said, you know, you're an incredible mom.
Thank you.
Talk about how, you know, that's also helped you as an artist and being patient with the process.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this baby.
I'm going to sip to that one. I'm going to sip to that one.
Being patient. Drink your H2O.
Oh, please stay hydrated.
Patient is, I don't even have another word but to describe, but to be patient. But with being patient, my church upbringing, you got to be careful when you pray for patience.
Yes.
Because God will make you wait a long time. Like a long, long, long time. I don't know how true that is, but I feel it. I feel it down in my bones, you know?
Still waiting.
Yeah, still waiting. But with my daughters, with my musical journey, my passion, my everyday life, it is so hard to practice that. Like, I tell myself every day, and when I'm praying on my daily journey, my daily walk, I'm very, very stern about what I'm praying for in my patience. But I think the kids have taught me that it's not always going to be smooth sailing. It's going to be the ups and downs. It's going to be the obstacles. And even before that, I always used to tell myself, before I had kids and I would work a retail job, I worked in a baby store, and I'm like, this is preparing me for motherhood. But not only did I realize that, it was preparing me for patience. Doing the music, it prepared me to have patience, because some people, their journey happens overnight. Mine isn't happening that way, and it's frustrating sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kicking, I'm screaming. I'm like, I give up, Lord, please. But you know, it's like, you know what? This is part of my journey. This is part of my story. This is my marathon. It's not a sprint.
This is just a chapter in your book. Yeah. With multiple chapters. So as my big bro would say, and as I say on a daily basis, trust the process.
Trust the process.
I really mean that wholeheartedly, because I see what it is for some people who are right there on the cusp and they give up right before that moment. So what keeps you not only confident, but competent within your work that you're putting out to the world and keeps you ready for that moment?
Because it's me. Bam! It's like, you know how like Beyonce said, it's just
me.
I want my name to be big. Like, it's like, I'm just me. I wouldn't have it no other way. So it's just, I'm blessed. My name is Lummani. I think that gives me the motivation to keep going. My parents didn't name me just any name. Like, I love everybody's name. My kids they have regular names, you know? and I love my babies, but they do.
Little shade, but it's okay. It's
they're
okay.
resume ready names.
They're resume ready. That's right.
But my name is Lummani. And it just is something that clicked in me as a young girl, that it's like, I'm different from everybody else. Like, and then when I started looking up the meaning of my name, or, you know, different things like that, Lummani, it's 2 different meanings. Lu means light, and Mani means faith. So it's like, I was born to do this. I just, you know, it just gives me that confidence. I'm like, especially when people are like, oh, what is your name? My name is Lummani. Bam. I'm here.
There you go.
She ready. Yeah.
I hope you're picking up what she's putting down. For real, for real. Now, Lummani, as a woman in the state of hip hop, there goes some of the questions I was telling you about early. Could you talk about some of the adversities that you've had to overcome, being that you're a woman and in these vulnerable situations at times?
Ooh.
I'll take.
I don't know if I should mind my business.
Oh no, yeah, we mind business. Sure.
Things that I've had to overcome. I would honestly say in this business, it's tough being a woman. Tough being a young lady. It's tough being a little girl. When I was a little girl, I just couldn't talk about certain things or sing about certain things. So you had to become of a certain age. And then when you get a certain age, you know, it's just, you're singing about certain things, and it's kind of awkward because this business is like a give and take. It's a gamble. And you kind of have certain, you know, it's the same old story that you hear most girls say, that it's like, you know, a lot of guys want more than just to be working with a female artist sometimes. And I think when I, you know, was younger and I had my deal, I kind of experienced something like that. And it was just something awkward that just happened, that I was just like, I can't believe that just happened to me. But I'm just going to keep persevering and keep pushing forward, because I know that the people who I love, meaning my father, my brother, if I was to go back and tell them, I'm jeopardizing their freedom. If that makes sense.
Absolutely.
So it's just certain things I kind of, you know, with life or drama or things that you have to jump over that hurdle, I kind of, you know, when you clean your house, you sweep dirt underneath the rug, or your kids sweep dirt underneath the trash.
That's just a hill to clean up later.
It becomes that, you know. So it was just, I would say in my younger years it happened, but now that I'm a grown woman, I give the aura of, I don't come off as that. Like, when I go to the studio, I'm there to cut my records. I'm not there to hang out and chill. Like, I don't give anybody what I'm not trying to give them, if that makes sense. If you catch what I'm saying. Like, I'm just straightforward. Like, if I'm hiring somebody to do something for me, I'm not looking for no favors. How much is your fee? I give you your fee. And I think it's so important in this business. Some people tell me all the time, like, you don't need a manager, you don't need a business partner, whatever. It's so important for me to have that. I used to have a female manager when I had my deal back in the day, but as like I said, matured in my womanhood, I wanted a male figure that knew the business, that could be in those rooms with me or arrange those things, to kind of give off that aura, to be like, okay, this is not what's going down.
This is what it is, and this is what it ain't.
Yeah, and I'm so thankful and so blessed that I have that, because it would be crazy if I didn't.
There would be a lot more to overcome.
A lot more,
sure.
Jumping hurdles, and your girl didn't go to school to run track.
But she running them tracks for y'all, spinning them, spinning them. Got the icy hot. This is amazing. This is for sure amazing. Talk about the importance of proper preparation before you get to the studio, so you can have a strong execution.
Oh, of course. For me, I feel like I'm gargling with my salt water. I'm praying, and I'm always praying. Either whether it's loud, quiet to myself. I'm just really quiet in my thoughts. If it's a song that's already written for me, then I'm just like listening to it over and over again, because I'm just trying to study it, kind of like be a little mockingbird, you know? If it's, I'm just going to the studio and I'm starting from scratch, and I just want to make sure that my whole energy is right, like, you know? And with all that being said, I just be drinking my tea and I be minding my business. I just go there to do my job. I have fun. I make sure my camera roll is good to go, so I can get my BTS and just build from there.
Now, I've been minding my business enough thus far. But let's talk about the smash single, Mind Your Business, the inspiration behind it, the message you're delivering with it. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but we can go in depth more about it.
It's self-explanatory.
Let's go in depth a little bit.
Let's dive in. Okay, so with Mind Your Business, it came about because just off top, everything, I'm sure you have someone, and you have someone that sends you memes all day and you discuss certain things back and forth on the internet. Like
I used to.
Okay. So you realize that becomes a thing all day long. And on the internet, you're giving your opinion or the person, and then you spend all day just chatting about certain things that really isn't about you or your business. Or you post something, and I found myself doing it. Shame on me. I found myself commenting on like certain things on the internet that didn't concern me. And now I'm debating with a complete stranger.
Mm-hmm.
And then it came even deeper in my personal world where it was like people were speaking on things that they had no idea about. It was like whether I was in the studio working with someone and they brought their significant other in or, just anything.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, you know what? I just want everybody to mind their business.
Mm-hmm.
Mind your business. Stay out of mine. I even said for the concept of the video, like when we were making it in the studio, I was like, I want the concept to be so crazy that people don't even know what's going on. Like, because in the song I say SINGLE, meaning single.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want people to know, is she single or is she not? In the video, I wanted to portray like, mind your business, stay in your lane, don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm good over here. Are you good? So, yeah, it's like a double entendre.
Curiosity does kill the cat and stuff like that. So, I have a good question. You can answer this however you like, as you've been doing thus far. I'm a sucker for love.
Okay.
Right? So, when it comes to the industry that we're working in, entertainment and everything, do you feel like it's harder for you to find genuine love or maintain it when you have it?
Ooh, hallelujah.
I told you, I'm like, hey, I got the questions.
It's National Lemonade Day. Y'all ain't got no lemon drops.
I seen that on the gram. I seen that on your gram.
That's part of the brand.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, say that question one more time.
Is it harder for you to find genuine love or maintain it once you have it, being a part of the entertainment industry?
For me, I'm going to say it's easy to find love because I'm a sucker for love. But it's hard to maintain it because if we didn't have social media, I think social media has ruined a lot of things.
I'm so from the old school, so I'm right there with you.
It's so many people giving up like advice on the internet, and sometimes that advice be the wrong advice, and your significant other might see it, and then they might like, oh, you're doing this, you're doing that. And I'm just the type of person is like, I have this aura of, I don't play that
at all. I'm 110% or nothing.
I'm so laser focused.
Mm-hmm.
You don't got to worry about me doing this and that. I'm here to do my job.
I give what I want. So I'm going to give honesty, loyalty, trust.
Yes.
Communication.
All of that and some.
Patience.
Yes, exactly.
Too much patience.
I'm going to give you all of that and some. So I would have to go with it's easy to find love because I think people make love so difficult when it's so easy to love, but people do the opposite. They make it so easy to hate.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard to maintain it because life is like a roller coaster. You go through the ups and downs of it. Right. Every day isn't sweet.
And people aren't patient with the process for sure.
No.
Some people want instant noodles, which means it's not going to really last that long. And it's probably not going to be, it's going to be good in that instant, but...
Yeah, but it's going to be nasty.
For sure. How do you maintain separation between the artist and the parent?
Oh, that's easy. I'm gonna say something so crazy, but it's almost like a wig. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. It goes on and off, and then sometimes you gotta spray it down to keep the frontal from lifting. Other than that, it's simple. It's like a walk in the park. My kids, on the other hand, my babies, they're like they love it, the mom, but they love the artist. But then sometimes it's like I think their friends love it more than they do. Mm-hmm. Because it's like, oh, your mom does this, your mom does that. When they're on the phone and they're talking to their friends, they're like, let me talk to your mom. Or all I hear in the background is, my job is this. Hi, mom. And, and I'm like, okay, hi, guys. They love it. when I was younger, going to get dropped off at school, I didn't want to be dropped off in school because in the front of the school because of the car, how it looks. I'm like, all right, you got a nice car, you getting dropped off. Your mom be on Instagram. What's
we
up?
popping. What you worried
What's
about?
wrong? They like, no, mom, don't come to none of my school recitals. You draw attention. I'm like, really? So sometimes I have to dumb the glam down and just be hair back in a bun with the glasses on. Like Drake said, sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on. That's when you're the prettiest. I hope that you don't take it wrong.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Simplicity
sure.
is always key. Plus, it keeps you on your P's and Q's too. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. And if that's your ready kid, then you're always ready.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I hope you're ready for this next amazing segment.
Oh,
it's
my
called
goodness.
Blast from the Past, where I curated, a few images for you here.
Oh, my gosh. Of me?
Just some stuff.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I want to start right here, with a fellow brother of ours. Boom.
My guy Mars.
Yes.
Shout out to my guy.
Shout out. That we got some work on the way. We gonna keep it on hush hush, but we got some major work on the way for sure.
Yes.
Talk about how important the friendship and the businessship has been with him, and how it's elevated you as not just a person but as an artist.
I think friendship is so important, and I will be honest and say with Mars, he kind of like pushed me a little bit, and I say that because he's always like, you have to do this, you gotta do this, my gal, you gotta do it like that, you gotta do it like that. And there was a time in my life where it was like I was just getting back into the music, and I just felt like maybe this is not my purpose anymore. Maybe it's not for me. We put out a whole project, Pretty Girl Secrets. Shout out to my guy Mars. And I would be honest, I don't think it did as great as it could have been because of just where I was at mentally.
Okay.
Like I wanted the music, but then I didn't. And then I felt like I was going through just not a good space mentally. And I recently reached back out to Mars, and I felt so bad. I was dealing with the flesh, and I reached back out to Mars, and I was just like, hey, I think we need to pick up where we left off because we did great things. We had great numbers as far as like the videos. People loved our Music Mondays that we did together, and I really think that I love 1500.
Absolutely,
nothing, but I really think out of all of them, Mars is like really underrated. He doesn't get the credit or recognition that he deserves. So, I love the fact that he pushed me, and then when we recently got back in touch and I came out to the opening of the spaceship, it was just something that was just like almost like a brother and sister picked back up where we left off, and it was just like, hey, you need to be doing this. And I think people should see your face and stuff more. And it just was kind of like right on time. Almost like a home cooked meal. When you're like outside and you're playing and the street lights come on and you're like, all right, them burgers and fries is
For
ready.
real, you got to get in the business. Sometimes it's not always good to mind your business.
Yeah, it's always good to just sit back and just be a student and learn. And I think that I learned a lot from him. Yeah.
Nah, same. Likewise, like I said, I had the honor of interviewing him at 1500 Day.
Nice.
So, like I said, we got some work going. I ain't gonna do too much talking. I'm gonna do more walking.
I'm
Y'all
gonna
gonna
mind
see
my business.
what we talking and walking about. Got some more here for you. Bam. Let's start here.
Ooh.
Let's start here.
Okay. Hold
All right.
on.
So, I can already tell that a lot of these have molded the person that we're seeing today. But if you had to pick your top five, what would they be and why?
Ooh. Ooh, my top five.
Yep.
Ooh. Let me see. Let me count.
Yeah, I'm like,
Your
I'm
girl
looking. I'm
cute,
like,
but sometimes she can't count. No,
I'm looking
kidding.
at like, there better be. I know there's a specific one that better not miss your list. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my gosh, that's hard.
Yep. So I'll let you have 5 plus an honorable mention.
Ooh. Okay, so this okay, I've watched them all, but this last one I have to tap out. Like, okay. My first one that I'm gonna have to go with, I'm gonna have to say, I was more so on the Martin train.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's all I need to hear. Everything else don't matter at this point. All I need to hear was Martin. If Martin ain't on your list, we ain't. Yeah.
Yo, Gina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marty Marr.
Yeah, Marty Marr.
Uh-huh.
Fun fact, I went to school with Brother Man's son.
Oh,
and
Brother
his
Man from
daughter.
the Fifth Flow, but he put
Yeah.
up the foe.
Yeah. I recently just saw his wife in Trader Joe's not too long ago. So
Shout
and
out,
she
shout
remembered me and my mom. My mom remembered her, but I'm like a little kid. So, but yeah, my first one would have to be Martin. So that's number one.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I would then go with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay.
And the reason being because it just was like, Will was just Will. He had on the fly kicks. It was just like, it kind of gave like Philly, but the West Coast. Just the whole vibe of it, the aura. From them, I'm going to have to say the Wayne Brothers. And I know that's crazy because I love that show. Bang, 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 bang.
Now, rest in peace to one of my neighbors. Mr. Witherspoon. I lived out in Sherman Oaks.
Yes.
He was one of our neighbors. My grandma's worked in the music industry, so he would have these 4th of July get-togethers. We were always invited over and stuff.
Dope.
So like, it was really, really cool actually befriending the man outside of everything that we see him doing.
Yeah.
And funny. It's not even just for cameras. He was genuinely funny.
No, for sure. Hilarious. I had recently, well, not recently, but maybe about a year and a half ago, I had went to see Marlon do some stand-up. And he had John's son open for him. And his son is actually funny, and he sounds like his dad.
Absolutely.
I was like, oh my God. And then when he did the bang, 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 I just loved that as a kid. The bang, bang, bang. So then that's my third one. I loved That's So Raven.
I had a feeling I was in it.
Yes, like Raven is my girl. I go way back with her, although she probably doesn't remember me. But yeah, I remember back in the day, Raven, and yeah, we got some history there that I'm gonna mind my business about. But she's my girl, and I will always love her, and just her whole aura of who she is, the outfits, the different color hair changes and wigs and weaves and all that. I love you, Raven. And then that's my fourth one, right? And although I love Sister and Moesha, I'm gonna have to X those out. I'm gonna have to end it with Girlfriends because that's where I am now in my life, in my womanhood.
Now, which girlfriend are you? Lynn, you Joan? Which one are you?
Oh, that's a good question. Mind your business.
I'm trying to figure it out for the rest.
Mind your business. I'm gonna say all of them.
All of them.
All of them.
For sure. Now, I will give you an honorable mention.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and pick one more as your honorable mention.
My honorable mention. That's crazy. I'm going to have to say, and as crazy as it sounds,
I see you looking at it.
I'm just gonna have to go with the Jamie Foxx show.
Yep,
I've been watching that. That's Jamie what puts me to bed at night. Jamie King.
That's right. That, and I contribute all the shows that you picked to having great support cast. Like, yes, they had a lead star, but everyone had their role and had their spotlight too within it.
Exactly. So
that's what made these shows really like something. Like you mentioned the Wayans brothers, but then you mentioned Pops first.
Yeah.
So like every show here, supporting cast was on point.
Yeah, for sure.
And so
those are some great shows.
We still got more to go.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Bam.
Oh my goodness.
Let's start here as well.
Nice.
This was an incredible picture, but it told me that there's a story within music in you that you haven't expressed. So take me on this journey of who you are and what you feel like you contribute to the state of hip hop and music.
That's a great question. Who I am, I'm Lummani. And I'm a young woman who is empowering other women and reminding them that who they are is important, to never give up and to keep going no matter what obstacle is thrown your way. Like my brand is Living, Empowered, Manifesting Our Nature. And I feel like when life gives you lemons, not only do you make like when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, but you got to turn around and sell that lemonade for profit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's me.
And shout out my big bro press play right here, liking
Press
it
play,
too. That's right. That's right. We gonna press play all the time.
you.
Yes. I think that what you add to the state of hip hop is it's a breath of fresh air. And
Yes.
I genuinely feel that the wave that you're creating is going to be easy for more people to step out of their darkness into the light.
For sure.
Hence is your name. And just be more, I guess, self-aware of who they could possibly be.
Of course.
So when it comes to, influencing and encouraging others, what do you feel like we are, I guess, a state of hip hop, where do you feel like we're lacking in that department?
Well, now that you said that, I have a very good reply for that. Not only is it hip hop, it's hip hop and R&B.
Hip hop and R&B, that's right.
Because I sing. Not only do I, chicka
Oh,
rap.
no.
A girl got
Mind your business is mostly singing. Mhm.
But I feel like R&B, just the musical world of hip hop, especially with the West Coast. That's why I call myself the queen of the West Coast.
Absolutely.
Because I feel like we don't really have that on the West Coast. When you think of Texas, you think of Beyonce. When you think of New York, you think of Mary J. Blige. When you think of Atlanta, you think of Sierra. Like
you can even say Florida, Trina. Like,
but with the West Coast, we don't have that here. Nobody has ever came and took over and took the crown and made it their own, but not just for themselves, for all women. That, all of us as women on the West Coast, I like to think of myself as more than just a passenger princess. It's like, baby, I could drive a car too, so I'm the queen. We driving my car tonight,
I'm riding shotgun.
So I think with that, it's just, we're just missing that stamp. I feel like with Miss Chalet, I love her so much. I feel like she didn't get the flowers that she deserved. And then also with the West Coast, we don't really have someone that's like from here that, people come from all over the place. And then, no shade to Brandy, but I don't think Brandy's from here. As much as I love the Vocal Bible, I know people are probably going to hate me for saying this, but it's like Tupac was not from the West Coast. Like, so
yes, we embraced him, but originally, Baltimore.
I'm born and raised from the West Coast. Like, what do you want to call it? I bleed West Coast vibes. Like my whole aura is screaming West Coast. It's just that. That's just what it gives. It gives strength, it gives hustle, and it gives heart.
Message.
Strength, hustle, and heart.
Y'all better be picking up what you're putting down.
Okay.
This is incredible. I do. Now.
Uh-oh.
Bam.
Look at my
The family.
Yes. Okay, I got a fun fact about this family.
Yes.
Ooh, not why my bag is turned around. Okay, this was a Christian Dior. I Diored myself, okay? Okay, so with Akon, I was in his music video a long time ago, the Lonely music video. Yes, so if you look it up, I'm like the little girl on the bench crying and stuff like that.
Wow,
yes,
okay.
That's a fun fact. But T-Money, Eastside gay boy, I love them so much, and I love them because they weren't afraid to embrace me.
Right.
And I feel like sometimes that's hard to do as men in this business, to say, hey, you could sing, you could rap, let me put you on my record. A lot of people don't speak up and give someone the opportunity or the chance. Whether it's win, lose, or draw, it's like they believed in me and they gave me a chance when people were just slamming the door in my face. Where it's like, hey, you do music, all right, cool, but what you doing tonight? It was like,
always a hidden agenda.
They never did that to me, made a pass at me. It was always just like, this is my little sister. She could sing, she could rap. T-Money will call me, or, he'll call my business partner and he's like, hey, is she busy today? I need her for a hooker. So I'm over here at the studio and they said they need a female to do it. I will forever be grateful for T-Money.
And y'all got a dope video out right now.
Yes!
Talk about it.
Okay, so that record came about organically because T-Money had hit me up and he's like, I think you need to be doing something different. with the singing. Like, I think you need to be on some like Lauryn Hill type vibe, but you know, just different. And I agreed with him like none other than before, however you say that. I was like, yeah, let's try something different. And he's like, you ever rapped before? And I'm like, people tell me all the time. Now, when I'm in my car, baby, I got you lyric for lyric. I think I'm left eye all the time. You know what I'm saying?
So I need to write Shotgun.
Yeah,
Be a part of this.
Okay, so when he told me about it, I'm not gonna lie, I was super nervous. I was like, oh my God, I don't know about me rapping. Like, all I know is R&B. Like, I bleed Dodger Blue. I bleed the West Coast, and I bleed R&B. That's me. And then he was like, let's just try this. We tried it. I loved it. And then I was like, I feel so gangster. Wait a minute. This is unlocking another level to the West Coast vibe for me. And then came forth. We cut the record. It turned out amazing. We sat on it for a while. And then T-Money was like, yo, you need to be here, this in time. We got wardrobe, we got hair, we got makeup, we got all of this. Pull up. I'm like, okay. And then I was like, wait a minute. No, not on 4th of July.
I wasn't ready.
I'm like, and there it comes with that patience and finding the balance of motherhood, family, and then music. I was like, it's 4th of July. I don't want to leave my family to, that's something that I've always battled with because I feel like I gave up my childhood. But to make long story short, I pulled up, I did what I had to do, and before I did, I looked over at my business partner and I'm like, how do I be gangster? And he's like,
you're from the West Coast.
He's like, don't ever say that out loud.
Don't say that out loud.
Don't say that out loud. I was like, what do I do? Because I'm so used to like,
you know,
I can sing. And he's like, just move your hands. And then first take, as T-Money's doing his, he's inside the store. I kid you not. They go to me. I was like, West Side. And then everybody was like, she got it.
She got it.
She got it.
She got the bread and butter. She got it.
She got it. And then it let me know, like, part of my upbringing, because my dad grew up gang banging and stuff like that. So it was like, it brought something out of me that it was like familiar. Like, I ain't no square from Delaware. But it brought something out of me until somebody walked up on a music video, which T-Money knew the person, but I didn't. So as we're cutting, like, action, the guy's walking up and I see everybody looking. I literally hop off the bike like, oh my God. T-Money's like, don't ever get out of the frame. I was like, I'm sorry. I don't know that guy.
You're losing sight and focus. But yeah, we're going to need to see the behind the scenes of that.
Yeah. We got it. It's hilarious.
For sure. So, this individual that walked up on the scene, were they posing any threat at all, or you just was in unfamiliar territory?
Well, to be honest with you, they had the blue rag on the neck, and they was walking up, and then I was like, the female surrounded by the whole hood, meaning, the gangsters, the mafia, and T-Money was doing his thing in the front, but the people that were behind me, my dad always taught me to pay attention to your surroundings.
Be aware of your surroundings.
A bullet has no name on it. And that wasn't my first initial thought was, oh God, I'm about to die. That wasn't my thought. But I was like, looked back and I heard the two dudes in the background talking like, who is this? And I'm like, okay, they don't know who this is. He was walking up, fixing his pants. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm exit stage left, baby. I'm up out of here.
Live to sing another day.
Yeah, and then everybody just started laughing like, oh, she's just a little square. I'm like, no, I'm not a square.
Hey,
stop teasing me.
You can be in a live square or a dead square.
Yeah,
you
for
pick,
sure.
You pick the one you want to be. I say be SpongeBob SquarePants. For crying out loud.
SpongeBob
That keeps you alive.
SquarePants.
For real. Man, because you have reasons to continue beyond yourself. Again, you're an incredible parent.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, making sure that you make it home safely is your main objective.
Oh, for sure. That's the only thing I care about. Even when I went to Six Flags this past weekend, or the following weekend.
You got on a ride?
I got on. Okay. Yes.
Praying for you.
I got on some of them rides, and I kid you not, they were not what they used to be when I was in my, in my
or
baby
maybe you
days.
just was more scared.
I was more scared, but I'm telling you, when I was getting up on Tasu, I was like, Father God, in the name of Jesus, I should have brought my football gloves so I could hold on a little bit longer in case this pops open. But I just want to thank you, get me home safe and sound. And my kids are like, Mom, your feet are dangling, look. And I'm like, stop talking to me in Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
And then it came to that drop upside down. I was like, ah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then, that drop spin. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I told my daughter, I said I won't be doing it again.
Nope.
Don't ask me. I'm gonna stand over here and I'm gonna hold the bags because I'm not paying $25 every time for a locker.
For real, I'm the locker.
Yeah, I'm bag lady.
This is family. So a family of family is family, and I'm just grateful for the embracing of you, but also for the versatility that's coming out of you within the family as well.
Oh, for sure.
You're learning more and more about yourself and what you're capable of through it.
And shout out to Press Play for doing the beat, you know?
Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
yes,
big bro. We love it. We love it. The world is loving it right now.
1,000%. And I'm, waiting for you to come on back home for a little bit.
Come on home.
Link up with your little bro, because when they were in studio, he was actually here and it was a surprise, him walking through the door and seeing me on the side. I'm just there smiling, just waiting, like, I know he's coming. And he came, he's like, what? I was like, yeah, this is what I've been telling you about for quite some time.
I love
So it was just a
that.
full circle moment. And again, like, someone who inspires you to see on their face that they're proud of you, that's a game changer for me. Because again, nothing I do is for me.
Yeah.
And if it is, it's to position me in a better position to absorb more, to give more. Yes. I'm a giver.
Yeah, that's the best thing you can give someone is giving something
again,
of life.
The greatest gift you can give someone is your presence.
For sure.
So how impactful has Akon been to you, not just as a person, but as an artist as well?
That's a good question. I'm always saying that's a good question. That's a good question. I think impactful just because life comes full circle. When I was younger and I wasn't blessed enough to be in his music video, I think it was just something like you got to see artistry from a different level. And I say that because wanting to do this every day, it was like you got to see what it was really like to shoot a music video. And then now of me being of age and me being adult, you get to see the trials and errors, the ups and downs. Like Akon went through some things as an artist too, with the people that were brought on stage and the world hated him at one point. Not me, but the world, was up against him. And it's I like to think of it. I don't know if it's an actual word, but when boxers put the tape across the room and they...
Yeah. When you go underneath the rope. Yep.
Yes. I like to look at life and the music business as that. Sometimes you have to bob and weave and dodge and ditch certain things. And I think that...
That's some dodgeball quotes right there.
Yeah. I like that movie too.
Yes. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
But I think that Akon has showed that through his artistry. And I think that he is an undeniable artist and he has some great songs in his catalog.
1,000%. And still adding to it. I've been blessed to be able to be in studio with him.
And look how long he's been doing it. He's still going. I mean, if he wanted to, he can do a concert and people are going to go because it's it's Akon. Who doesn't love Akon?
And one thing he does strengthen himself on is building genuine relationships. Very genuine. Like, again, I'm in studio with the man and he's like, I'm ordering food. You hungry?
Oh, super genuine.
And then the food comes and he's... Here you go. Like, just very of service. It's part of his
culture, though.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so what could you say you've learned work ethic-wise from him that you still use today?
I would say to be humble. I would say I've learned to be humble from him. Only because it's like, I'm not counting the brother man's pockets. Help a sister grow out. It's just... Like we both agreed, it's part of his culture. So the fact that you can be a servant to someone and give, I feel like he would give the shirt off his back, the shoes off of his feet. And it doesn't matter that he's like, oh, I'm Akon. Like when we actually took this picture, I was telling him right before, oh, I used to be in your video when I was younger. And he just, when he seen me walk in the door, it didn't give me the vibe of, oh, it's just another pretty girl. It was just like, hey, how are you? How you been? And I was like, at first you're like, he probably doesn't remember me. But then it was like, he made me feel like he did. And that's something that I've learned from him.
No, he's good people. He's family.
Yeah.
I'll probably be in a studio session with him very soon. No, I don't do music, but I enjoy the presence of it.
Okay.
And again, my big bro's, major producer for them. So
I love that.
When he's in town, I always make the time to be around my big bro, regardless on who's in studio.
Okay, well, call me. I'll pull up.
I got you.
Need some backgrounds.
I got you. I got you. You heard that.
Do re mi fa sol la mi do.
So now we are at the positive period of the podcast.
Okay.
Where I ask every individual that's sitting across from me, whether you're talking to a younger version of yourself or another individual out there suffering silence and hiding their hurt so they can't heal from it, what would those empowering words be?
Those, I'm going to look into this camera right here.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to say, love yourself. Tell everyone to mind their business. Focus on you because you can be anything that you want to be in this world. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. Go for it. Pray. Trust the process. But most importantly, sometimes you have to cry. You're going to be by yourself a lot of times. And there's going to be a lot of people in your ear. There's going to be a lot of people telling you negative things. But you have to stay laser focused. And through it all, keep God first.
Always.
Always keep God first.
Keep him first, keep him last, and everything in between.
Yes.
This has been amazing.
Yes.
I can't wait until next time. And
I'll
for
be back.
those who are just now, which this is ridiculous that they are, just now falling in love with you and the person that you are and your incredible sound, where can they find and follow you at?
They can find and follow me on my Instagram at I Love Lummani and TikTok. Everything is I Love Lummani. ILOVELUMMANI. Yeah, I love my Instagram name because it's like when you're being messy and you're talking, it's like you gotta say that you love me. Yeah,
I love that. I love that.
It's
And
crazy how I got the idea though.
Can you give us a hint, possibly, to the next single that should be dropping?
Ooh, that's a good question. I have a project coming out. It's myself, my album. Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3. I haven't decided on that yet, but I do know the title of the album is called Worth the Wait.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I feel like, and it's spelled weight, WEIGHT, because I've been through so much.
I love that.
I'm going to have to tap in and come back next time and tell y'all more of my
Absolutely.
story, like about my motherhood and things that I've been through to get on this positive journey that I've been on. But I feel like just being the queen of the West Coast with the strength, the hustle, and the heart, I feel like I've been through so much weight on my shoulders, going through the ups and downs of life, motherhood, wanting to do music, then not wanting to do it because somebody rubbed me the wrong way physically or mentally. It's my time now. The heavy blanket, the burdens, all of that, I'm putting it into the music. So it's definitely going to be worth the wait. So right now I'm just being consistent with Mind Your Business. I'm deciding if I want to put out my next single, Mind Your Business, or if I'm going to drop something with my sis, Joelle James. Shout out to her. You got to get her on this podcast. I can set that up for you, sis.
It's
happening.
It's happening.
It's happening.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Yes.
No, thank you. This is me having full passion for my purpose.
I love that.
And coming across other like-minded individuals, to help the others stop suffering in silence and stop hiding their hurt so they can heal from it. And whether it be, sharing your journey or the next person's journey, each one can teach one. Each one can teach one. And so I look forward to our next sit down. I look forward to this amazing project that you're going to be launching. But I look forward to just seeing you on a daily basis and everything that you're doing.
Thank you.
Because it is empowering and it's the positive that we need to see out of more women and more women artists.
Yes, exactly. I agree. I stand in agreement with that.
1,000%.
Stand.
Now you guys know what to do at this point. Hit that like and subscribe button again. Make sure you drop a comment down below or hit me in the DMs. Nothing too crazy, y'all. Or it's gonna be a long time for you to get a response.
A long time.
Thank you again to my proud sponsors, Self Love, Shoe Pugs, King Vision, Free Fuel, and Burgundyism. I'm going to do a tribute video for you guys very soon because, again, none of this is possible without you guys coming together and helping me along this journey. So I thank you and thank any and everybody that's been a part of this journey, whether you're just now being a part of it or you've been a part of it for a long time. So let them know where they also can find your hit single at.
My hit single, Mind Your Business, is available on all major platforms. So be sure to go stream it. I'm trying to feed my family.
She ain't
you
trying.
Feel me?
You know what I say about that word? We in the process of or working towards. Trying is not going to be a part of anyone's vocabulary sitting across from me.
Correct me. I'm doing it. So go like it, use it on all y'all sounds. You'll be surprised when you're using the hashtag MYB or Mind Your Business, just in general, how many people are actually saying Mind Your Business. So yeah, go stream it. Go help us sister girl out and let everybody know why I'm the queen of the West Coast.
It's going to be in all the clips as well. So just be ready.
She ready.
And if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Oh.
Now, this has been another amazing episode of Express Yourself with SB Press with the amazing, beautiful, talented Lummani.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Such a pleasure.
You. Pleasure's all mine. And again, see you guys next time.
Bye. Love y'all.
They hate when you elevate. You're stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly.